Hey, what's up guys, Dasa here, and today I'm going to be doing the mixed girl tag. So the reason I'm going to be doing this tag, is because I get this question asked everywhere I go. Like, I could be in the grocery store, I could be in the post office, I could be anywhere, and I always get this question asked on social networks, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, everywhere. People are always asking me, what are you? What do you mix with? What's your ethnicity? Because I guess I have a very exotic look to me. I don't look like everybody else that's walking around here, and people are just really curious. So I thought, why don't I just do the mixed girl tag? So hope you guys enjoyed this tag, and let's get started. So there are 10 questions. I'm going to be answering them. They're on my laptop right now, and the first question is, what are you mixed with? So this is my most common question I get, what are you mixed with? So let me just name everything. I'm like the rainbow. I have Native American, which is like the most obvious. People are always asking me like, are you Indian? So I have Native American, African American, Irish, and Indian. So I have two types of Indian in me. So I don't know how to get through all this. Okay, on my dad's side, I don't know if it was my great-grandma or my great-great-grandma was white. Okay, that's where my Irish blood comes from. Okay, also on my mom and my dad's side, there's Native American. I think on my dad's side is Cherokee Indian, and then on my mom's side I think it's Blackfoot Indian. So two types of Native American blood, and then on my mom's side I also have Indian blood in me. So I have a whole bunch of stuff, and then obviously, you know, the African American clearly, but people just don't think when they see me that I'm just black. They have to ask me like, what else are you mixed with? So that's everything. My family is very mixed. I always get confused because I have a lot of mix in my mom and my dad. So my mom's mixed with a bunch of stuff, my dad's mixed with a bunch of stuff, and they made me, and I mixed with a bunch of stuff. So it's really crazy. Number 2 is, what ethnicity have you often been mistaken for? This is crazy. This is so funny. I was actually in the hospital like a few weeks ago, and it's a long story, but anyways, I was in the waiting room, and someone actually came up to me, and he's like introducing himself like, my name is Chris, I remember his name, and he's like, I seen you across the room, and then he asked me if I was Armenian. I'm not really sure what look Armenians have, but I don't think I look Armenian at all. But he really asked me, are you Armenian? I've had people ask me if I was Brazilian. Like, that was crazy. I do get, they hit it right on the head. They hit the nail on the head with the Indian. I get that the most people really could tell. And I think it's because my nose, clearly my nose gives it away that people know that I have some type of Indian in me. So that's the most ethnicities Indian, but I've gotten like Armenian, Brazilian. I've gotten someone asked, like, they get like West Indian, or they think, oh, Arabic. That's another one. People always ask me if I'm like Arabian or something, but no, I'm not. Number 3 is your hair curly or straight? My natural hair is really coarse, so I would say it's like really curly, like tight curls, but as you can tell, I don't really wear my natural hair that much, just because when you have ethnic hair, it's really hard to take care of, and I know there's a lot of gurus who are like into hair and they know how to take care of that type of textured hair really well. I don't, and I really don't have the patience to. So what I do is, I usually, to take care of my own hair, I'll put it in like cornrows, or I'll braid it, and I do take care of my own hair, but I mostly wear like, you know, weaves and extensions and stuff like that. But my natural hair is, you know, curly. Number 4 is, was coming from different backgrounds challenging growing up? To be honest, for me it was challenging, just for the fact that I had such a different and unique look that people didn't get it. Even now in 2013 going into 2014, if you don't look like the average Barbie doll, or if you don't look like the average model, you get judged. Like, if you look different, if you have an exotic look to you, people just don't get it. They'll be like, you know, she's funny looking, or she looks weird, because they don't understand being exotic. So growing up, like, I still got that question, like, what are you mixed with? Or like, I used to get teased from my nose, and like when I was younger it used to bother me, but now that I'm 22, I think I grew into my nose, and it's one of my favorite things about myself, to be honest, because I think without my nose would take away from, you know, my heritage. It would take away from my exoticness. If I had the little button nose that everybody's getting a nose job to look for, like to look alike, how fun would the world be if everybody looked alike? Let me just put that out there. So yeah, it was hard growing up, but you know what, now that I'm 22, I love it. I love how I look. I love my heritage, and you know, I'm happy I'm actually doing this video so I could get this out, because I just think it's a beautiful mix and I'm very, very thankful for it. So yeah. Number 5, which backgrounds do you embrace the most? So clearly I embrace my African American side, because usually when people ask me what are you, I'll just say black, because that's what I identify with. But my features are so prominent that they have to, when they say what do you mix, and I say black, they like pause and they're like, and what else? Like they won't just take black for an answer. They want to know what else am I mixed with. So that's when, you know, I say like Native American and all my other things. But I guess like I embrace my African American side, but to be honest, what is an African American side? Like, you know, our stereotype is really big nowadays, that if you're black, you have to listen to rap music and you have to, you know, do all this stuff that's like urban. I don't believe in that. I feel like you like what you like, and I feel like culture should just be broken down. That if you love Mexican food and you love spicy food, why is that only like a Mexican thing? Or if you like this, you know, I don't really do the whole culture thing. I think you like what you like. So yeah. Have you ever been teased for being different is number 6. And yes, I have always gotten teased for looking different. And not so much as like the whole like different mixture, is just my features. You know, people didn't get it, like I said before, and they'll be like, oh my gosh, her nose is so big and blah blah blah. And I just feel like, love yourself. I cannot say that enough. Like, if you really get a nose job, who are you getting it for? To please others? Because you would, even I know people who have gotten nose jobs and they'll be like, I got it for myself, I'm more happier. But if those comments of big nose and your nose is too big, if you would have never heard those comments, you would have never gotten the nose job done, you know? So I just feel like, if you get teased something about yourself, embrace it. You know, just be like, oh, you're teasing me about this, but you know what, it's not getting to me because I love it. I love it, okay? I do not care. And like, I still, to this day, people are like, oh, she has a big nose, whatever, and good. And it's cute too, so now what? Number 7 is, have you ever been ashamed of being multiracial? No, just because I don't really go around saying I have all these different races in me. Unless somebody actually asks, like, specifically what all I'm mixed with, then I'll say it. But I feel like there's nothing to be ashamed about. Like, look at where we're living in now. Everybody is practically mixed. There's not going to be, I feel like in the year, not even the year 3000, in about like 2 years or 3 years, there's not going to be, I'm African American, I'm white, or Caucasian, I'm mixed Hispanic, or whatever. Everybody's going to be like, I'm black, white, Mexican, Chinese. Everybody's going to be everything. I don't think there's going to be one race anymore. So what's the point of being ashamed of being multiracial when everybody is mixed anyways? So number 8 is, do you feel that being mixed has its benefits? I think it does, to be honest. I feel like when you're mixed, depending on what you're mixed with, you have such a look about you that you don't look like everyone else. I feel like if you're just this race or just that race, not that I'm saying anybody who's just one race is boring. I feel like, you know, what's special? Like, everybody looks the same. I feel like when you're mixed with like different things, you have a look about yourself that's like, you have a look. Like, if you guys have seen the artist MIA, I love her. Like, her look is like, there's nobody else in the game that's a performer that looks like her. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, when you have that look about you, it makes you unique. So I feel like that's what benefits you for being multiracial or being mixed. Number 9 says, what makes being multiracial a beautiful thing? Like I said, your different features. Some have different hair textures. The multiracial, like multicultural being, like if you're like mix, but like half and half. Like you'll go on one side of your family and they have like a different culture than the other side of your family. I don't really have that. Everybody's just pretty much likes the same thing, but I feel like that's what's so beautiful, is how all these different things come together as one. I feel like that's amazing. And number 10 says, any advice to someone who struggles with their multiracial identity? All I can say, and this is not just for people who are mixed with different races, this is for everyone. Love yourself. I'm telling you, you'll be so much happier if you love yourself. If you live your day-to-day life worrying about everybody's comments and what everybody thinks about you, you'll never be happy. I'm just saying, you know, if you're mixed, if you're multiracial, love yourself. Seriously, love yourself. Like, get used to your flaws. Accept your flaws, because, you know, God made you the way you are for a reason. If you were meant to look another way, you would have came out looking like that. This is what the body you're given, so just love everything about yourself, and I promise you that the world will be a better place. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and I tag all of you guys. If you guys are mixed or have a whole bunch of different cultures in your background, I tag you guys to do this video. It was fun. I'm happy I finally made a video like this. I had a lot of stuff to get off my chest, if you know what I mean. So hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!